fuck who's not gonna like what I'm gonna say. And I don't give a fuck if you done it. Now you know that you're not gonna do it no more. It's what you would never in your fucking life do as a father, as a motherfucking father. And if you have the guardian of any young girl, you a brother, you a uncle, what you never gonna fucking do. And back to the father role, because this leans back into the father role. If you playing the father role for a young girl, then this applies to you too, motherfucker. And I mean this shit with a lot of love. You understand? Because what you're never gonna do is allow your little girl to ever attend a motherfucking sleepover. Are you listening to me? You would never in your life, as a man, should allow your little girl to go to any fucking sleepover. It don't matter if it's family, it don't matter if it's friends. And let me break it in, let me break it down for you guys, right? Because when you send your little girl to a sleepover, let's say a friend, you're not there supervising what these little girls are talking about. You don't know what these girls are saying to each other that could pollute your little girl's head, thoughts, train of thoughts, energy. Yes, you don't know what these girls ever talk about. You don't know what families have going on, and the girl is a reflection of her family. And not everyone is perfect, but you're gonna never make that fucking mistake. That's why I made this fucking video, because I say what other men won't say. And you never let girls have sleepovers. With the way the world is, and these fucked up fathers, and these generation that has no respect, do you know that the sleepover is the fastest way to make a little girl lose her innocence? Do you know that? Trust me when I tell you, that's the easiest way to make an innocent girl corrupt. When you don't and can't supervise a conversation of all the other girls that are maybe polluting your little girl. I'll tell you something that's so real to me. Girls and men, but girls are easily influenced. I mean, most of the time, right? Often of the times, their innocence is lost when they get engaged by negative conversations, gossip, drama, just the sexualization that goes on in today's generation. I said all this to say that your job as a fucking parent is to protect them, is to be their best to detect evil. Make sure as a parent, as a brother, as whoever the fuck you want to play in the role, that you are making sure at the best of your ability to keep positive friends in your child's life. How you fucking do that? I'll put that in another video. Put it in the comment section. How, Jay? Or what is to be a parent with the ability to do that? I'll tell you something, as a motherfucking father now, and even growing up, I have never met a parent that ever said, oh yeah, I'm so happy to send my child to a sleepover. Never. They go to sleep with anxiety, they go to sleep wondering, and if they don't give a fuck, then that speaks on its own. Especially sending your daughter, ain't no real father happy to send his daughter to a sleepover. Don't be one of those parents that regret doing it. Don't be one of those parents that later your child tells you a story that you could have prevented. Leave it at this. Never assume that girls are just having fun, especially in this fucking generation. I dare you to play with me. Never assume that. There's too many parents that get caught off guard, get caught blindsided because they fucking naive or don't care to care. And if you that parent, keep your fucking child away from mine, because I'ma tell, trust. I don't know if that family household got weirdos, a pedophile, a human trafficker. A lot of these family members are fucked up in their head, believe it or not. They look for moments where parents lack to just target your child. And that's a motherfucking predator. They just ready to fucking target your child. And it could be as young as a 10-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old. If they are seeing it, they will sponge it up. You guys lack of awareness, not because there's not information, but because you guys are fucking lazy parents, and I said it. Never let girls go to sleepovers. I say what the man will say. Big